Leonard's waiting for us in that village.
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him, which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Família, dedinho na tela. Se você ainda não segue, siga o nosso canal. Sejam todos bem-vindos. Lançamento do mês, cara. Esse jogo é um dos jogos mais cotados para ganhar um GOT de 2023, cara. Bem-vindo, Leon.
Figures up ahead.
But are they friends or foes?
É inimigo.
Not another step. You know what to do, boy. Sick of trouble. Keep your distance, boy. It's over. More Waluders. But why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
You know what to do. Sick of trouble. It's over.
Bem-vindo, Lucas. Anônima, meu, nível 17, caraca, bem-vinda, obrigado pela presença, tamo junto, obrigado pelos likes, obrigado, gente, acelera os likes aí pra subir o nosso engajamento, família, bem-vindos. Vou dar uma boa explorada no jogo, cara. Gente, peguem os baús. Obrigado, obrigado. Envie os presentes, meus gostosos. Cara, quanto mais presentinhos, melhor para o nosso engajamento, viu? Se você quer ajudar a família a crescer, acelerem, gente.
Give them all you've got, boy. That's enough. Stay down.
Punição. Mais um troféu. Quantos troféus tem esse jogo aqui? 50 troféus. Eu acho que eu vou platinar esse jogo aqui, hein, cara. Caceta, muito bem feito, mano. Dedinho na tela, família. Olha quem chega na live. Que isso. Obrigado pela presença, Eugênio. Agora chegou o brabo, filho. Quer ver o engajamento subir?
No sign of the royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle.
Tchau, Stê. Até mais tarde, lindona. Obrigado pela presença, viu? Obrigado pelo apoio de sempre, linda. Tamo junto. Hoje eu vou fazer live insanamente. Explore ala perdida.
The village can't be completely
O
abandoned.
vilarejo está totalmente abandonado. Não existe stealth. Deixa eu ver se eu chego devagarzinho por trás.
You miss me? I'm flattered, but...
Esse aqui é o meu amigo, velho. Alessandro, bem-vindo. Valeu, Gene. Valeu, cara. Obrigado pelo presente, mano. Mapa do local. Entendi. Inacessível. Tá, vamos para a missão. Caralho, velho. A arte do jogo tá muito bonito, mano. Dedinho na tela, família.
That sounds like a child.
Bem-vindo, meu gostosinho. Anderson, obrigado por seguir o canal, cara. Criança.
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army, and we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
O povo tá na igreja. Quem siga o canal que ainda não segue, jogaço, lançamento do dia. Explora a área perdida. Vamos direto na missão principal aqui. Bem-vindo, Felipe!
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Dedinho nas telas, gente.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
no, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Bem-vindo, Juvelcino! Luan, tamo junto, cara.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Norvent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word. Gentlemen, a toast! Will you join me? My thanks. To Our Lady of the Wind and the King!
The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta, Imperials!
Luciano, bem-vindo! Dedinho na tela, família, dedinho na tela. Wesley Lima, bem-vindo, mano.
The rat straight to us.
Mercy.
Essa mulher é braba demais, cara.
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
Caraca, essa mulher vai dar trabalho. Gente, bem-vindo, obrigado pela presença. Dedinho na tela, gente, siga o nosso canal quem ainda não segue. Eita porra, mano, que da hora, mano. Salve, Gabriel, tamo junto, cara. Você tá maluco, Elvis? Que jogaço, mano, que jogaço. Cê é louco. Elvis, como que não gosta? O povo do Game of Thrones tava na produção do jogo. A batalha é dos mesmos criadores de... Devil May Cry. Cê é louco, mano.
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, Sid has some explaining to do. Get him, boy! Not this time.
Olha isso, cara, olha isso. Isso aqui vai te responder, Elvis. Se presta ou não. A guarda dela não quebra, mano. Tomei. Esmagar botão, fi, é jogo raiz. Ei, tomei de novo. Quebrei a guarda, já era. Bora, lobinho, acelera. Ô Elvis, baixa a demo, joga a demo, mano. Tudo que você fizer na demo, você carrega pro jogo principal. Joga a demo. A demo dá mais de 2 horas, cara. Só vai, mano. Salve, Gabriel, bem-vindo, mano. Tamo junto.
You've got some fight in you.
E aí, Arthur?
Branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Vai, mano, só vai, só joga, cara.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
Hoje vamos ter live o dia inteiro, viu? Valeu, Gustavo. Gente, dedinho na tela, bastante like. Gente, peguem os baús.
What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Peguem os baús e enviem os presentes, gente.
We have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
And she's gone.
Iranildo, bem-vindo.
Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gab. The man has a nose for these things.
Gente, peguem os baús e enviem os presentes, dedinho na tela.
So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offense.
When no one talked, they started rounding up.
Obrigado pelos likes, Henrique.
And then everyone without one and all.
Exatamente isso, Gabriel. Continuação da demo, cara.
Someone would break.
Continuação da primeira parte da demo.
Things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, whose tamed worms 1,000 and slain the tenfold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned.
Bem-vindo, Carlos.
His lance levels mountains, it slanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back.
Tamo junto, Gabriel. Tamo junto, cara. É a continuação da demo sim, tá?
13 years ago, I watched the Dominant kill my brother right in front
10
of
mil.
me.
Como assim, cara? Como assim? Eu não fiz nada. Como assim? Ele não sabe mesmo, mano.
But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
Sim, cara. O irmão dele morreu, sim. Foi ele que matou, mas ele não lembra, pelo que eu tô entendendo aqui. E o cachorro não morreu, tá? Temos que dar um apelido para o cachorro. Maria Helena.
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee.
Opa!
You refuse your gift.
Você rejeita sua dádiva. Bem-vindo, meu gostosinho!
Perhaps you are distracted.
Mentira! Fecha a porta aqui, amor.
Stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Cara, Joshua não morreu, velho. Eu acho que é ele ali. Não deu muito pra sacar, não. Mas parece que ele não morreu mesmo, não. Nossa, o Clive acha que tá morto, mano. Mas acho que não tá, não, cara.
Wake up. Gav's back.
Canovant. One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
Cara, esse Final Fantasy aqui tá brabo, Gabriel. Tá bom mesmo. Eric, bem-vindo.
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
Não zerei nenhum Final Fantasy, mano. Nenhum.
I won't.
Eu nunca me empolguei tanto com o Final Fantasy, velho.
Not so fast.
Porém, tenho vários, mas nunca zerei. Eu perdi a vontade no meio do jogo.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this.
Gente, dedinho na tela, peguem os baús.
Do you?
Envie os presentes. Obrigado, gente. Obrigado. Tamo junto. Cidade da Noite. Cara, esse Final Fantasy, cara, é tipo assim, voltou às raízes, entendeu? Do que é Final Fantasy, segundo a crítica. E é um novo, cara, é uma nova jornada. Tudo vai começar, tudo será a partir desse jogo, gente. Muito obrigado pelo presente, meu gostoso. Gente, peguem os baús e enviem os presentes, família. Vamos tentar entrar no top 100. Se a gente conseguir entrar no top 100, pode ser que destrave o engajamento, beleza? Então, cara, vamos lá, gente. Me ajudem a destravar esse engajamento para esse jogo, mano. Eu queria muito que o engajamento para esse jogo, cara. Muito mesmo. Então, dedinho na tela, família. Bastante like, hein? Vamos destravar essa bagaça. TikTok só vive de modinha, cara. Bora. Lançamentaço. É o novo sim, Arthur. O novo, cara. Quentinho. Acabou de sair. Acabamos de tirar do forno.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much.
Bem-vindo, Diego. Gente, compartilha a live. Dedinho na tela. Bastante like, hein?
Believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic? And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked.
Adilson Barbosa, bem-vindo.
Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
Selo obtido. Você aceita. E suas mãos te ajudem.
This might be Imperial land.
Boa tarde, Adilson. Tudo bem com você, cara? Começou a live e como é que é, Arthur?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Mano, comecei a live tem mais ou menos umas 2 horas, cara, mas esse jogo é gigantesco. Esse jogo aqui vai levar, sei lá, mais de 40 horas. Colete informações com os aldeões. Vamos lá. Gente que ainda não segue, siga o nosso canal. Sejam bem-vindos. Claramente eu não precisava subir aqui, né? Ou precisava? Não precisava não. Ai, me perdi aqui. Gente, quem puder, compartilha aí a live, dedinho na tela, muitos likes, envie o máximo de like possível, gente.
Bloody cowards! Setting upon us after dark!
That a hanged man I see? Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of great Gregor's churchmen.
É bom demais, gente.
Anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
Cara, que trilha sonora, gente. Até que enfim lançaram outro para dar para jogar e controlar o personagem. Bem-vindo, Alan. Bem-vindo, cara. Obrigado pela presença, lindão. Dedinho na tela, família. Charlie, bem-vindo.
Ah. Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
I see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have done.
Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Olha o cachorro aqui, gente. Morreu não, ó. Olha lá o nosso dog. Salve, Alan. Ô, Alan, esse jogo aqui é exclusivo PlayStation 5. Por enquanto saiu só pra Play 5, velho. No momento, só Play 5, cara.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her,
você viu isso, cara?
Twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both.
Então nós somos os imperialistas e eles são os monarquistas.
Bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Cara, o que faz aqui? Deixa eu ver isso aqui. Comandante. Dá pra comprar uma espada longa. Espada bem, um pouco mais forte. Faixa de pele de lobo. Não é tão mais forte. Isso aqui é mais forte, cara.
I hope it's to your liking.
Comprar e vender. A arma não é tão mais forte. É só o negociador. Deixa eu dar uma olhada no meu inventário. Inventário. O inventário. Você encontra a lista de todos os itens que não são equipamentos que o Clive tem, incluindo os utilizados em missões. Entendi. Consumíveis. Porções, suprimentos, tônico, uai. Atributos, equipamentos e icons. Ah, que é o rolê, mano. Já estamos usando tudo do mais forte. Só para Play 5, família, no momento. Dá para vender. Habilidade 500, dá para comprar mais. Use triângulo. Ah, tá. E pular não uso tanto. X, use X mais quadrado.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish. Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling a barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
DGzinho, bem-vindo, cara.
Come back to me, my darling.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Guilherme, bem-vindo.
There, boy! Don't let them get away! Get him! Sick of Torgal! That's enough!
Salve, Davin! Salve, Davin! Só jogo lançamento, pai. Aqui nós trabalhamos com jogo lançamento, Davin. Tamo junto, cara. Obrigado pela presença, mano.
What are the royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
Tamo junto, cara. Gente, siga o canal quem ainda não segue. Quem puder, compartilha o dedinho na tela. E bora!
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
Claro que eu vou seguir sua conta, meu gostoso. Ah, agora acho que entramos numa região aqui meio aberta o mundo, hein? Luiz, bem-vindo, Luizão. Tamo junto. Ô, cabra da peste, bem-vindo, cara.
I'll tell your lady, you try.
Essa região... Ah, é bem linear, ó, mas é uma região maior. Ah, não dá pra entrar no rio, mas dá pra ver que a qualidade da água é muito boa, velho. Bem-vindo, Sam!
Cairnorvans. Hard nut to crack even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Mano, que jogo bonito da porra, meu Deus. Susto, cara.
There, boy! Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal!
much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are.
Da hora, velho.
But our world isn't ready for a place like that.
Salve, Alpha!
So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey?
Hmm?
Salve, salve, Felipe! E aí, cara, tudo bom? Cara, esse jogo tá um tesão, mano. Tesão demais, cara. Meu Deus, velho. Faz tempo que eu não me empolgo tanto. Nem em Diablo eu tava tão empolgado.
The land has fallen. The eastern territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not. My liege. I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls.
Cara, é o pai do Cliff esse cara, não é? O rei?
Your hand pressed into his, as if he would never let go.
Só pra Play 5, gente. Que love é esse, pai?
Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
Hashtag safadagem, hein? Cara, então essa mulher aqui, ela era amante do pai do Cleve. Eu acho que é isso que eu entendi.
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
Jogo exclusivo Play 5, Felipe.
Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there.
Por hora, né? Eu não sei se vai manter assim, mas por hora é.
So you've come for me after all.
Valdirei, bem-vindo, mano. Valdirene, né? Falei errado. Salve, user. Valdirene, bem-vindos. Tivemos cenas quentes. A prova começa. Salve, salve, Spider! Cara, esse poder aqui do fogo é muito massa. Truque interessante. Essa é a parte da demo, hein, se eu não me engano. Se eu não me engano, essa é a parte da demo, hein. A gente entra no castelo.
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
Cara, tá muito bonito esse jogo, velho. O jogo tá lindo, a gameplay tá foda. Tá muito melhor do que a demo, essa versão aqui, tá bom? Valeu, Arthur, gente. Dedinho na tela, compartilhe, siga o nosso canal. Seja bem-vindo. Jogo lançamento quentinho, direto do forno pra vocês. Nossa, mano, essa parte é muito foda, mano. Se liga no boss que a gente vai enfrentar daqui a alguns minutos, mano. Diego Vieira, bem-vindo! A resistência do controle é incrível. Tigrão, tamo junto, mano.
Unfortunately, yes. Good news, lads.
It's over.
So, where to next?
Bem-vindo, Jorge!
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Take your pick.
Bora, Snow! Bora, Snow! Ah, aqui.
How about a window?
Bloody show off.
Exibido da porra. O diálogo tá muito brabo, pai. Pera aí, vamos ver se tem alguma coisa aqui.
Well, we found the Imperial garrison. Right where the royalists left.
Nossa, melhorou muito o FPS aqui nessa região, viu? Muito, muito.
Damn it. They're everywhere.
melhor do jogo é gameplay. Ixi. Mini boss, vem.
Don't let them get away. You know what to do. Get him. Toggle. Over here. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy. Get him. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedict? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
The alarm.
All this bloody running. After them.
Bem protegido. Ao atacar de frente ao oponente, esteja defender causa nenhum dano. Atacar de frente a um oponente que esteja se defendendo não causa nenhum dano. Ataque por trás. Tem gente.
Seems they were expecting it. What did I say?
You know what to do, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Stay down. You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. To the traitor! Get him, boy. Keep your distance, boy.
through the chapel.
Then Great Grieger must have plans for us.
Gente, só um minutinho, vou no banheiro e já volto.